Now to the homelessness crisis in San Diego. A city council committee is considering an ordinance that bans encampments in virtually all public spaces as long as shelter space is available. The meeting, which is still in committee, has been going on since 1 o'clock. My co-anchor Wale Aliyu is live downtown with much more. Wale?
That's 5 hours, Kimberly. We're talking 4 hours of public comment, people going back and forth, giving their opinions on the issues. And then for the last hour, the committee itself has been going back and forth, asking specific questions on the ordinance. And we're expecting a vote very soon. And before we get to Austin Grabish on that, let's set up this ordinance and what it all means. So City Council member Stephen Whitburn and San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria first introduced it. They want to ban encampments on San Diego sidewalks, parks, transit hubs, and near schools. The topic has San Diegans divided. On one hand, residents would like to walk their own streets without dodging tents and garbage and human waste. On the other hand, advocates say the ordinance criminalizes homelessness and does not address the need for more shelters and affordable housing. ABC 10 News reporter Austin Grabish has been sitting in this meeting for the last 5 hours, hearing from both sides of the issue. I heard a principal in there, Austin, who says he wants to fight for his kids and what they see, and then other people in the community that just say this is inhumane for the population of homeless people we have.
Yeah, Wale, we heard so many personal stories today at this meeting, so many people coming out and so much fierce debate. This ordinance is sweeping and it would prevent people from setting up camps on streets just like this one, and it is certainly attracting a lot of controversy. Now, the chambers were packed all day at the Land Use and Housing Committee. 41 people weighed in online, while more than 100 came out in person. Some people told the city council members how they had been chased by homeless people with weapons downtown. The committee was actually shown a video of one resident being chased with a knife. And there were many who came out who said they didn't support this ordinance. They feel it is inhumane. We heard one woman actually scold the committee for not creating enough resources for San Diego's unsheltered people. Now, this ordinance proposed by council member Stephen Whitburn would make it illegal for people to camp on public property if shelter beds are available. It is sweeping and would ban camping even if shelter beds aren't available near schools, shelters, and in places like Balboa Park and Mission Bay Park. It would also prevent people from camping along rivers. Here's council member Stephen Whitburn.
We've seen people in encampments die from hepatitis and be sickened by Shigella. We've heard too many stories of people camping on our streets being randomly attacked, stabbed to death, even set on fire. These encampments are unsafe. They are also a danger to our neighborhoods. Every year, firefighters battle blazes in canyons and riverbeds that start near encampments, spread quickly, and threaten to burn nearby homes.
Now, this ordinance is extremely detailed. It's about 15 pages long, but the one thing that I did not see in it is how it would be enforced if it were to be approved by City Council. Certainly that will be a major question going forward if this does get approved. Reporting live downtown, Austin Grabish, ABC 10 News.
Austin, thank you so much. Now, before today's meeting actually started, I spoke with homeless advocate Michael McConnell about why he thinks this ordinance is pointless. Here's some of our conversation. How would you rewrite this ordinance so it kind of makes sense for both sides here? Because there are a lot of people who say the homeless population has gotten out of control with the amount of unhoused people in the streets, the amount of public safety concerns, public health concerns. How would you rewrite this ordinance so it kind of works for both sides?
Well, we already have ordinances that deal with this. The encroachment ordinance, which is about belongings on the sidewalk, and illegal lodging, which is about camping on the sidewalk. They already cover this. The city's actually under a settlement with the federal courts. They got sued and there was a settlement agreement about when people can sleep, and it's 9 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. So there's all sorts of other legal things going on that we don't really even need this. They already are out. They write tickets and arrest people every day who are homeless.
What if somebody says maybe they don't want help? Then what do you do?
Well, after long-term engagement with that person, there are different things that you can do depending upon what kind of behavior they're exhibiting, if it's a danger to themselves or others. A big part of our problem and a big part of our dysfunctional system in San Diego is that even when we do a 5150 hold on somebody who's a danger to themselves or others that's on the street, we don't follow it up with additional help. They just get released back to the street. And that's the same with arresting people. So if you arrest a homeless person for sleeping on the sidewalk, they're in jail. They're still homeless, right? What you've done is you've created a future homeless person. That person is going to come out of jail in a very short period of time back onto the sidewalk. So you can see we have this merry-go-round, right, that never gets solved because we've stuck people on this merry-go-round that never ends. And this law will do nothing more than to perpetuate people on the merry-go-round, going from the streets, maybe to shelters, to jail, to the emergency rooms, and back onto the street.
Now, if this ordinance does pass, change will not be immediate. Mayor Todd Gloria has previously said that enforcement will not start until resources for the homeless are in place. That does it for us here. I know my colleague Austin Gravish is still inside the meeting. We're hoping to have an update for you at 7. Until then, we'll send it back to you in the studio, Kimberly.
Yeah, we are going to check back in. Thank you so much, Wale.